The NBA trade deadline is fast approaching. Already some shakeups happening within the league between Brooklyn and Dallas, with Irving heading to Dallas. I have Kobe Price here. So, Kobe, just goes to show the significance of this time and how it could have a real impact on the league.
No, absolutely. The trade deadline usually brings a lot of action, a lot of conversations, just a lot of dialogue. And, maybe some teams are more willing to make certain deals than they were compared to maybe, January 9th or December 9th, or whatever the date may have been. Kyrie Irving going to Dallas and a reported trade, that's a pretty big deal for the league. And so within the next few days, I'm sure there's going to be even more chatter, even more fallout from that deal, and just teams trying to, better themselves for a playoff run or, reconfigure their team for the last stretch of the season.
Yeah, let's talk about the Magic in particular. As far as, do they have any needs? Do you hear any of that chatter happening right now?
Been reported that Mo Bamba, R.J. Hampton, Terrence Ross are the main guys I would look at. Who are most likely to be maybe involved in a deal or to be traded ahead of Thursday's deadline. I don't think the Magic are going to do anything major. Like they did a couple of years ago when they traded Vucevic, Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did make maybe a more minor deal involving one of those three. What the return rate may be could vary, but moving those guys on to maybe a different situation where they can get a little bit more playing time, be a little bit more involved on the floor, and just reconfiguring their team for this stretch run after the good start, or the turnaround they've had midseason.
Yeah, has there been any potential talk of where they could potentially fit in? Like, are any teams that could use one of those individuals?
With Terrence looking like maybe more so a contending team where he can contribute in a rotation role. RJ Hampton, maybe something along the lines of a place where he can develop a little bit more, get a little bit more playing time. And Mo Bamba, he is a little bit of a young vet, so he can go one of two directions. Just another place where he can get a little bit more consistent role in the big man rotation with the team, whether it is a team contending for the playoffs or a team also looking to develop younger guys too. He can kind of go either way. So it's more so for them just about the role that they would play and being able to get the opportunity for playing time, especially with them not having as consistent opportunity with the Magic over the last couple of months.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit because this is something that you reported on. Even Jamal Mosley has mentioned it's an interesting problem. That's a good problem to have. Is that he has a healthy roster, and that has required some players to rotate into different roles. Like some big man like Mo Bamba, maybe not getting the full time that he usually gets. But this is an interesting thing, especially for a team like the Magic that seems to be doing well right now and developing.
Yeah, the Magic are actually healthy. It feels like it's been a while since anyone's been able to say that. Chumo Keke has been the lone player out because of injury. But outside of that, like this is the healthiest run the Magic have had in a while. And with that comes, certain guys not getting the same opportunities they may have earlier in the season. We've seen that with Mo Bamba. We've seen that with Terrence Ross. And to an extent, we've even seen that with RJ Hampton. So now, you're seeing a little bit more role orientation, more rotations are more set, more consistent from game to game. And with that, has led to success on the floor, but it's also led to, change of roles, change in opportunity, off the floor, even, going into games. So I think that's what the Magic are going to prioritize, like the flexibility going forward, the understanding of, we have something good going on. Let's see what this team can do in the season's final stretch. But also let's see if we can, bring in something different or put the guys who aren't playing as much into a better opportunity going forward.